guest reporting good shit on this Cardi and Dog Nikki. So Tasha cleared that up. It wasn't about that.
Ready. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another video. I missed you guys yesterday, but I'm back. And boy, do we have some news to cover. I was running these streets again, tired and all, working, running the streets. However, I had some news I wanted to share. So we gonna break this down a little bit different this time. First, we gonna do some creeping while we sleeping. Now, who you think I'm talking about? This celebrity news. Who was creeping while we were sleeping? Well, let's start out first with Stevie J, the gigolo, all around the block with Faith Evans. The marriage. The marriage was a sham. I think the marriage was a sham. That's me personally. I never did think that shit was gonna last. However, so according to Stevie J, posting on his IG, you know, everybody jump on social media and let the world know when they having a problem. So he posted about him and Faith Evans and the 12th day of Christmas. He gave his true love $5,000, and she was nowhere to be found. So is Faith Evans creeping on Stevie? If so, who cares? Now, I heard a video yesterday, and I am just going to say this allegedly because the person made fun of it and made light of it as if they knew something, but they really didn't know, but they didn't want to expose it. That they was, you know, doing them little snowflakes, and then they decided to run off and get married in Vegas. Now I don't know if really that's what really happened, but it's possible because it seemed like a lot of those celebrities either mess with the snowflakes, dump a perk, smoke a blunt, drink an alcohol. So I don't know. They could be all mucked up, just getting married and doing whatever they want to do while they high. They decide to go get married. So Stevie J and Faith Evans is supposedly on the brinks. Who cares, really? They asses are old anyway. Who cares about them? But now, what is going on with Snoop Doggy Dogg and Selena the Poison Pussy Powers? Now, supposedly, everybody put a spin and a narrative and a spin on something. So, anywho, according to people, Snoop Dogg wife made an IG post saying about her heart is being broken. It's sad to watch somebody as they it's sad to watch somebody as they break your heart. In other words, so everybody assumed she was talking about Snoop. So Selena Powell came out with a video, and I think it's old, but I'm gonna play what I'm going to comment on. So hold on. I think this is it. No, that's another one that we gonna get to later. Girl, it is like super funny. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Okay, listen. He like laid down on the bed too, and then he was just like making small talk with me. Then he like started undressing me. We had sex. While we're having sex, this man literally got up, and I was like, oh my god, like did he already bust? Like whatever. Mind you, there was no condoms, no nothing. So he got up. He went over to the thing and got like a bag, and I thought that was like the condom. I was like, oh. So he came back over and he busted down a line of cocaine on my titty and snorted it. And he was like, oh, did you want to learn? I was like, no, man. And then like we went back to having sex or whatever. And every like 5 minutes or whatever, he like wanted to do coke. And it was just so weird. Like he was doing lines of coke off everywhere, even, So I was like, okay, like this is so weird shit. Like this new dog is doing lines of cocaine up
he was just like, oh, I feel so good. I feel so good. And he was like, get on top of me. And I got on top of him, and he was like, rub my nipples. And it was just so freaking weird.
bitch,
And I'm like, oh my God, like, this is weird. So, anyway, like, finally he was like done, and and I was getting dressed, and he was like, so the BET Awards are this weekend, like, I want you to come. And I was like, you want me to come with you? And he was like, yeah, well, I didn't say like that. I was like, oh, wow, like, you're going to? And he was like, yeah, but, like, you can bring a friend if you know anyone out here. Like, I'll get you taken care of. Here's some tickets, and here's some money. He was like, go shopping or whatever. Mind you, like,
Now, anywho, that was Selena Powell telling everybody about her and Snoop's dog little encounter. That he was high, they didn't use any condoms, he snorted cocaine off her tots plus her pussy. Now, I don't know what he doing down in that funky stuff, but I guess when you high, you can't smell. So when you snorting that shit, you probably can't smell. So anyway, that was Selena Powell. So that makes people speculate what Snoop's wife was writing, posting on her IG was about him cheating on her. Now, we don't know, but again, it's speculations. But the post was kind of deep, so you guys can go and check out her post, and then you can comment and let me know what you think about it. But I'm not sure, because Selena Powell is community poison pussy that goes around. She's an IG model, thought, that goes around in the hip-hop industry circle serving, slinging poison pussy. And they're taking it. And that's what pissed me off. First she was with, remember, Offset. Supposedly she was pregnant by Offset. They sent her a cease and desist letter. And she wanted $50,000 to abort the baby and make it go away. Now, that's allegedly, but that was the rumor last year, I believe, or the year before. So she been with Offset, the community husband, community peen. She was with O'Shea Jackson. She was with Snoop Dogg. And I think she was noted to be with somebody else. But sounds like to me, she's community poison pussy. So you comment and let me know what you think about that. But now listen, Stevie J and Faith, we already knew they weren't going to make it. Snoop Dogg and his wife been together for years. So this is what I believe. Just like the Wendy Williams situation, I think the wives are well aware of their husband's cheating. But they must have an agreement. You can do what you want to do, because you know they're going to do it regardless. They're going to do it regardless. As long as you don't, like Wendy Williams, bring no babies into the picture. Probably make sure that shit don't go on social media and get out into the public. We're cool, long as you taking care of me. I know just by being in relationships, you know when your man is cheating. You know when your woman is cheating. So I'm not too sure that they're not aware that that's going on. I just think, because Selena Powell put it out there like that, that his wife had to answer. But hopefully they'll work things out. They've been together for years. This ain't the first time. This probably won't be the last time he cheat. Now, I don't know what to say about this next celebrity, athlete, whatever you want to call him, J.R. Smith. Yesterday I was watching TASHAk, and she had a clip of J.R. Smith's wife. Now, mind you, J.R. Smith's wife got on a public platform. Now she's crying, boo-hooing while she's videoing it. So that means she's putting it out there on a public platform, and she's boo-hooing and she's praying. Hold on. She's praying. So let's listen to this, and then I'll come back with my commentary. This is TASHAk show.
God, I would like to lift my husband up and ask you, Lord Father God, to please just cover him with your blood, Lord Father God. Camp your angels around him, Lord Father God. I ask in the mighty name of Jesus You shake him up and you stir him up, Lord Father God, and you give him the strength that he needs to carry on to get through to another day, Father God. I ask that wherever he is broken, God, that you fix him, that you heal him, Lord, because only you can do it. God, I am asking you, Lord Father God, as your servant, to please help and heal my husband, Lord Father God, and please forgive him for he know not what he do. I ask grace, Lord Father God, and mercy over his life, Lord Father God. Lord Father God, I dispatch my angels to him right now, wherever he is, Lord Father God, to give him the strength and the courage to know that he is good enough to get through to another day. Father God, whatever hurt and pain that he has experienced in his past, Lord Father God, please let him know that that does not define his future. I ask, Lord Father God, that you give him favor in the midst of great impossibilities, Lord Father God. Please keep us, Lord Father God. We are all hurting. Everybody is hurting. Not just me, but my husband, he's hurting. And Candace, Lord Father God, she's hurting. I pray, Lord Father God, for Candace, that you please just mend her heart, Lord Father God, for her to go out here, Lord Father God, and seek a married man. Father God, I just pray that you give her grace and mercy, Lord Father God, through all of this, Lord Father God. I lift her up, Lord Father God, wherever she is broken, to heal her broken heart, Lord Father God, and let her know at the end of the day, it is you that can fill all voids, Lord Father God. You are the only one that can fill any and all.
Now, I gotta take a deep breath on this one. Girl. For one, I believe in prayer now. I believe in prayer and I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in the Almighty God. But what I don't believe in, you praying for the side chick. Now, Candace is the lady that J.R. Smith is with now. If you don't know who J.R. Smith is, J.R. Smith was with the Cleveland Cavaliers and he was a shooting guard and he's retired now. But now, girl, you're praying, you're fake hooping and hollering for a man, come to find out, that left you long time ago, like months and months ago, and you just decided to put this video out. Now, Mr. Smith said that he wasn't going to say nothing publicly until she did that video. He said they've been separated like months and months ago, and he's with the girl Selena. I think her name is not Selena. He's with the girl Candace Bunn. I think her name Candace Bunn or somebody you can look up. Anywho, I need, again, for you to get in the comments and tell me what woman or man in their right frame of mind would be praying for the side chick or side dude. I tell you, I won't. I'll be praying that I won't be taxing both of their butts. Lord, help me not to whoop their arse. But anywho, that was some strange stuff. But so that's our creeping while we were sleeping news. So now let's go to the shady house bins, because none of them are housewives, are they? I don't even follow them. This is just some news, tidbits that I got. So I guess what's happening on the Atlanta house bins is some shady shop that's being done by Cynthia and so Cynthia and Kenya are supposed to be really good friends, right? So they was planning, Mike, was planning to propose to Cynthia and told Candy and a couple of the girls that night he was going to propose. Now, Candy mentioned it to Kenya. Now, who's Cynthia? Good friends. They good friends. Some shit friends are doing, some shit friends won't do. So watch your friends. So, on that episode that night, Kenya goes to Cynthia. Cynthia is excited, and you guys could watch the clip because I don't really care for it. I'm just doing news that we could, news we really can't use. But anyway, so she goes to Cynthia and said, "Oh, I just got a feeling that Mike's going to propose to you tonight." And Candy is looking at her, because I saw the clip. She looking at her like, really? Really, Kenya, you just did that? And Cynthia, oh, you think so? You think so? Now, I want to stop there because I could give a damn about either one of them. Now, what real friend, if I told you that our other best friend, fiance, was going to propose to her, would you have brought that up? No. But now, my thing is this. Why did Kenya bring it up? Now, we got to remember, Kenya and Mark didn't make it. Everybody knew that was a fake storyline marriage, but she got a beautiful baby out of it. Her baby is beautiful. But so we already know that was a fake marriage for a storyline. I believe Cynthia and Mark Hill marriage is for a storyline as well. However, I don't think no real friend would have done no crap like that. So I'm wondering, because you know Misery Love Company, and you know her marriage didn't make it. So I'm wondering if she did that vindictively, or was that a oops? I don't see that being a oops. I really think she's miserable because her marriage didn't make it, and she don't want to see anybody else happy, and that can happen. She's a very beautiful girl. A lot of those housewives are very nice looking women, but they are lost, and they're doing things just for a storyline. Portia Dennis got blown out the water. He got exposed. She forgave him. They went on. That's not going to work. All this is for a storyline, you know. So I don't fool with the housewives, none of them, because all of them to me are just doing things for a storyline, and it's getting a little bit boring. So I left the Atlanta housewives alone, years ago, because I couldn't stand Nene. I just couldn't stomach Nene. So anywho, that was some celebrity news. And Nene brought her son Bryce a home for his 30th birthday. Congratulations, Bryce. I heard he's doing well. You know, he has struggled with drug addiction, not having a job, but I guess he's doing well. So his mother rewarded him with the house. So congratulations, Bryce. I hope you continue to do well. And Nene, good job as a parent to buy your son a house. That's very fortunate. You are blessed, sis. So not that I like you. So let's see. Now, let's see. So just tell me this, because I'm trying to figure out, I'm just really trying to figure out some things. And now that we all are chatting and I have different points of views, tell me, why do you think J.R. Smith's wife did that on camera? Was it an emotional plea like? And why do you think that Selena Powell did it? Why did she expose Snoop? See, I think a lot of this be doing with payola, especially when it comes to, well, J.R. Smith wife, I'm sure she's going to take a little bite in the pockets if he left her. And as far as Selena Powell, she's an IG model thought, so her net worth is not that great, so she'll do anything for money, and they probably paying her. I don't know if that clip was from Vlad TV, but you know, they probably paying her to make her rounds and expose these men. But if you already know that she is a community piece of poison pussy, why would you do it? Just why would you do it? That's what baffles me. Why would you do it? But anywho, I think those celebrities get caught up on that get high and they just let it roll. They let the good time roll. And sometimes it costs them, and sometimes their wives stay with them for years. It doesn't even bother them. It doesn't bother them. So in other news, I want to talk about the Section 8 beef between Phi Babe and James. And Phi Babe plus 20 other people trying to bring her down. Now, I really don't see. Yesterday, Phi, you did a video saying that you popped James. So, you did have receipts showing some things James has said had been a little fabricated. However, James came back and did a video, and some of you all don't even know these people, but this is YouTube, what they call a Section 8 sector. You know, Section 8. So, you know, kind of ghetto. So anyway, James And Five Babe, you guys are still going at it. I was hoping that this shit would be squashed by now. However, it's not. So, Five Babe, did you really pop James? Mm, I guess I don't think you popped him because he mentioned the very same stuff that you listed for line number 8, 9, and 10. He said that very same stuff. He said what his grandmother said to his aunt. So he did say that stuff. So I'm not sure if that was a pop, but you had receipts on other things too. So I don't know. But again, you guys need to squash that garbage. But I guess the reason why y'all won't squash it is because you're getting clicks and clicks and views pay you. So you're getting paid keeping this beef going on and on and on and on and on. But again, that's over there in that beef sector. I didn't have much to say. I just wanted to come on and make my little video and let y'all know what was happening with the celebs, the creeping while we're sleeping. And now is some sad news. I have two sad news information I want to share with y'all. One is about, I don't really know what this world is coming to, but we're out of control. It's real out of control. Parents are killing their kids. Kids are killing their parents. Um, People are just killing people for no apparent reason. Now, this is a sad story because this baby was 21 years old in my neck of woods, Maryland. This girl was in Boston. She lived in Baltimore, Maryland. 21-year-old sister who owned a beauty salon. Now, they have been coming in her beauty salon stealing bundles of hair. So she reported it to the police. A couple of days later, after her reporting the stealing incidents to the police, someone killed her. So they trying to find out. I guess they haven't found out. They didn't shed a lot of light on it and, give us too many details. But they're trying to find out if the people she reported is linked to killing her. But that's pretty sad. This sister had a future ahead of her. 21 years old, owned her own business. So her head was in the right place. So that was sad. And here's another bit of sad news. I mean, you hope that every time you report something good, and lighthearted and make you laugh. But that don't always work out. So I think I told you, I'm not sure if I shared this news with you about the mother in Boston. That might have been my other day. Yeah, the mother in Boston who killed her 2 kids. Yeah, I think I shared that with you. Yeah, because I don't always want to report sad news. I'd rather talk about these no good celebrities and their gossip. But I did want to share something. So I am looking for women and men between the ages of 35 to maybe 65, because I have another channel that I think we will be launching in January, either the beginning in a couple of weeks or in the middle. My son and I are still working out the details, and it's a different channel. It's a serious channel. It's a channel that will cover, like I told you, social issues, relationships, politics, and stuff like that. So I need a panel. I'm trying to gather people where we could do panel discussions so we could see each other's different point of view, and hopefully we'll bring awareness. We're entertained as well, but we'll discuss and bring awareness to some of our social issues that will help us in our community. Yes, we need that right away. So that's another channel. This is my channel that I do the gossip, on. And I like this channel because I like to keep up with these people. Why? Because I am nosy and I don't mind saying it. I'm not the only nosy one. Because if you're watching the channel, then we're both nosy. We're all nosy. So that's what this channel is about. But a seasoned woman with a view, with a point of view, is going to be a different type of platform. And we'll do more dialogue and more research will go into it and things that we're discussing. But I am looking. So if you're interested, please email me. I'll put my email in the description. Email me and let me know. I need serious-minded, mature people because that platform is going to be deep. It won't have all this gossip and garbage, that I'm doing on this side. But so I want you to get involved because we need to try to work together to uplift our community and take it in a different direction. If we can make a difference in one person, whatever they're going through in their lives, we have made a difference. So that's what counts. So I'm going to end with this. Let this sink in. Now, some of you probably say you don't care. Some of you probably think that this doesn't affect you. And some of you are on point knowing that what I'm about to tell you is some for real crap, and we better get with it. We better knock out all the noise and the distraction and focus on what's really going on from 45 and his gang and his crew, the thugs. So let this sink in. The distraction and the noise in the background is purposed. There's a reason that the distractions are being pushed because it takes our focus off of what's really happening. Now, as of today, as of December the 20th, 2019, number 45, your president, has appointed 316 judges. Let that sink in. Now, he's not even completed his full term, first term. He has already bypassed Obama in appointing judges. Now, that's purposed. Federal judges, Court of Appeal judges, district court judges, they all are going to look like the Senate. And you know how what our Senate is made up of. There's no diversity. So what I did is I am going to do a little more research because I pulled up the judges and I may have seen four, I think I counted 4 judges, 4 or 5 judges that looked like us. Out of 316 Supreme Court justice, y'all know how they look, Court of Appeal judges, and district court judges. I think it might have been 4 that looks like me. Let that sink in. So I'm doing the research on it because I'm going to come back tomorrow and break down where these judges are and the purpose of them. Now, you already have a Senate that looks like him, right? Now, when you elect a president, you think you are electing, like we all thought President Obama. I liked Obama, don't get me wrong. He was limited, just like 45 is limited. I think all presidents are puppets. So, you had Obama, you had people who liked him, people who didn't like him. You had things he got done, things he pushed through, and things he couldn't push through because they didn't allow him to. Now you have 45 who's pushing all these judges through. Remember, they're pushing them through. That's their agenda. He started out telling us that he was going to fulfill the Republican agenda by appointing as many judges as he can. So let that sink in. And the reason why I say, because that's big, bigger than what you know. And it would behoove you to look and see what exactly these judges do. The Supreme Court, we already know. Look for your Court of Appeals, see what that judge does, what those judges do, and the district courts, we know at a little level. I say that to say this is because when you don't look like me and I have to go before you, most likely you're not going to do anything in my favor. You see what I'm getting at? You're not going to do anything in my favor. So I already know that the system is being designed to go against me. It's not going for me, it's going against me. And I know some people say, and I don't want to drag this on, it doesn't matter. My vote don't count. My vote don't count. You know, you're wrong. Here's the problem. We all ran out there and voted for Obama the first time he got in office. A lot of us voted for him, minorities, right? And you had a lot of Caucasians vote for him. So that's neither. But then you came around the second term, and not as many of as us got out there and voted. So he got the second term. So now it's time for us to vote on the lower level, and nobody shows up. And that's the problem. Because you have to vote in your local election to make it count in the presidential election. Follow me. You have to vote in your local election. A lot of times we stay home. We don't vote in our local election. I vote in all elections. I vote in my local elections because those very people that you are voting in on the local election are going to the House of Representatives and they make it to the Senate. So if you notice this time, from the backlash of them voting in 45, you know that the House took over. The House took over. And in the House, there are a lot of people who look like who? Me. You see? There's diversity in there. And until the Senate gets diversity, then they are going to continue to build their agenda that will help destroy our community and us. That's a fact. That's a fact that you may not know. It's important that you vote. Now, I'm going to go ahead out on a whim. I think Trump is going to win. Yes, he got impeached, but he didn't get removed from the office. And you know why they're not going to remove him from office? You know why the Senate don't want to hear? Because he's doing this. He's appointing the judges. And the judges are going to shape the future of the judiciary system, the judicial system. They're going to shape that for the rest of our lives. Because those positions, you have to resign, or they have to remove you, or you die. And look how many old people are in the Senate, and look how many old hags are on the judicial system. I bet you didn't know, but there's a bunch of them there. So they don't leave. They don't, how they say? They don't die. They just multiply. So it's important for you to remember your vote does count, but it counts at the local level. So remember that. If you don't vote and get out and vote in 2020, you need to make sure you get out and vote on the local level so we could put those people in the House so they could make a change. So we already know their whole system is designed to screw minorities over. Yep, that's it. They're designed to screw minorities over. I didn't have too much to say. Oh, I did. Oh, I did want to say this. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Shit is getting worse for Dame Dash. Dame Dash can't catch a break, right? After he had to pay all that money to his baby mamas, now look what's hot and what's in the news for Dame Dash. This young girl who claimed she spent the night over Dame Dash, she just filed a $50 million lawsuit, a sexual battery lawsuit against Dame Dash. God dang it, Dame. You can't even catch a break. Now, I don't know if it's a frivolous lawsuit, but her name is Monique Bunn. She claimed that she had spent the night over at his house to take pictures, and while she was asleep in his son's room or a spare room, he came in there and was fondling her and tried to have, yep, with her. So now he has another suit after Lee Daniels just paid off his child support suit, or he's obligated to pay it now because Dame Dash won a lawsuit against Lee Daniels for the $2 million. So he has to give Rachel Roy and whoever else the rest of that money. He has to pay them. So now this chick, so I don't know how far that's gonna go, but I was like, damn, Dame, you can't catch a break since you left Rockefeller. Seem like you got something again, you got something going on, brother. You might want to go have that checked out, shake that shit off because you can't catch a break. So, anywho, that was it for me today. I'm glad that I came to make my video. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell. The notification bell will let you know when I upload my videos or go live. And that is it for me. I hope you all have a terrific night and God bless.